Conditioned responses are a cornerstone of behavioral psychology, representing learned behaviors that occur as a result of associative learning. These responses help explain everything from phobias to habits to emotional reactions. Here's a comprehensive breakdown of every facet of conditioned responses, how they form, and how to recognize them. 1. Definition: what is a conditioned response? A conditioned response, CR, is a learned reaction to a stimulus that was previously neutral but has become associated with an unconditioned stimulus, US. This concept arises from classical conditioning, first explored by Ivan Pavlov. Example: a dog salivates, CR, when hearing a bell, conditioned stimulus, CS, because it associates the bell with food, unconditioned stimulus, US. 2. Components of classical conditioning. To understand conditioned responses, we must grasp the core elements of classical conditioning. Component description. Unconditioned stimulus, USA stimulus that naturally elicits a response, e.g., food causing salivation. Unconditioned response, the natural reaction to the US, e.g., salivation. Conditioned stimulus, CSA previously neutral stimulus that becomes associated with the US, e.g., bell. Conditioned response, CR, the learned response to the CS alone, e.g., salivation to bell. 3 phases of conditioning. Acquisition. This is the initial stage where the neutral stimulus becomes associated with the unconditioned stimulus. Repeated pairings are usually necessary. Extinction. If the CS is presented without the US repeatedly, the CR weakens and may disappear. Example: ringing the bell without presenting food eventually stops the dog from salivating. C. Spontaneous recovery. A previously extinguished CR may suddenly reappear after a rest period. Indicates that the learning was not erased, just suppressed. D. Generalization. A CR may be elicited by stimuli that are similar to the original CS. Example: a dog conditioned to respond to a bell might also respond to chimes. I.e. discrimination. The ability to distinguish between similar stimuli and respond only to the specific CS. 4 types of conditioned responses. Emotional responses. Fear, happiness, anxiety, common in humans. Example: fear of dogs after being bitten, dog equals CS, fear equals CR. B. Physiological responses. Heart rate, salivation, muscle tension. Often seen in biological experiments. C. Behavioural responses. Actions or habits triggered by environmental cues. Example: smoking a cigarette when hearing a coffee machine. 5. Neural basis of conditioned responses. Amygdala processes emotional CRs like fear. Cerebellum involved in motor CRs, e.g., blinking in response to a puff of air. Hippocampus stores contextual associations, important for generalization discrimination. 6. Recognizing conditioned responses. To recognize if a behavior is a conditioned response, look for these signs. Signal interpretation. A neutral cue triggers a consistent reaction, indicates an association has been formed. The reaction only occurs after prior pairing suggests learned behavior, not reflex. Emotional or physiological change, with cue shows that the cue became emotionally significant. Reaction fades when cue is used without reinforcement, suggests extinction of a conditioned response. Examples in daily life. Flinching at the sound of thunder if previously paired with lightning. Feeling hungry when entering a movie theater due to smell of popcorn. Anxiety before tests due to previous stress associated with exam rooms. 7 applications of conditioned responses. Therapy. Exposure therapy for phobias uses extinction of CRs. Advertising. Brands use music images to create emotional CRs to products. Education. Bell signaling class end can create relief or stress. Addiction. Environmental cues, bars, friends can trigger cravings. 8 advanced concepts. Higher order conditioning. A CS can be paired with another neutral stimulus to form a new CR. Example: bell CS1 is paired with light neutral right arrow light CS2, eventually elicits CR. Latent inhibition. Familiar stimuli are less likely to become CSs. Example, a sound you hear daily won't easily become associated with a CR.